Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. My name is Alberto Cordero, and today I'm back because after, oh my, I think the last live stream was like 1 month ago, I think. I have been so busy, work, vacation, travel to Cuba. I was visiting the family over there, and look at this beautiful, I was there, in this place. I usually go to, when I was a kid, I used to go to this place every single year because my dad was is a professor, is a teacher. So every single year they have, at the end of the year, they have like this party, and they go to this place to do the party, right? And oh Lord, it's just beautiful. And, well, I'm back. So today I'll be working with, ZBrush doing some sculpt, and I'm probably gonna have some references selected right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like human-like or just a general creature. So let me, I think I'll be doing that. I have a nice reference here, and that's probably the one I'll be working on, right? So hello to everybody that's in the live stream right now, or any questions to you after it's done. So thank you so much for being here after so long, right? Okay, so I'll be putting some music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, and if you can, just let me know, right? Because nothing but just, I don't like to be just by myself here, just my voice. And let me know in the chat if you can hear the music, so I can know if the volume is right. All right. Okay, so I just put my phone away just for a second. Got my pen here, and let me see. I don't think I'm gonna use a base mesh for this example. But you know what? Yes, let's do that. Base mesh is always a good thing to use. And I'm gonna go to Blender because I have a few nice base mesh over there. I'm only gonna use it as, avoiding to use it as here. Okay, I have a few basic ones here. And I have been using this one a lot because I like the structure, and I think it's gonna be fun. And I have this tool right here that allows me to send stuff to ZBrush and from ZBrush to Blender. If I activate this right here, it's gonna be in catching mode. It means when I send something from ZBrush, it's gonna be able to catch it. So I'm going to ZBrush right now, and let me change this one for a second. All right, and let's say that I'm just going to grab some for a second here. Let me just do a quick thing right here. Let's say that I want to send this back to Blender, right? I'm going to what's happening? Huh. Alright, there you go. That was weird. Alright, I'm just gonna send the visible. Okay, if you go to subtool, you're gonna hear this little eye right there. If you have more subtools and you only want to send this one, you have to turn off all those little eye right there, the visible, so it's not going to send all of those objects. So in this case, I'm just going to send this one because it's the one that's visible, so I'm just going to press all here. And if I go to Blender right now, you're going to see the object right there. There you go. So you make a change. Let's say that I'm making with poly, right? And I have the high poly, I need to make the poly, you're going to do the poly right there, and I'm going to send it back to ZBrush. So I'm just going to select the object that I made with the poly, and press here, this one right there. And boom, send it back, like this. Yep. So simple, fast, and easy. That's something that is really interesting about this method. So let's turn off the perspective now, and we're going to grab tool right here, and press X to activate the selection. Activate this one. Readjust. This finish right there. Fix this. Yes. gonna do like a kind of like a plus base. So it's probably gonna help me to body kind of thing. Right. Let me focus right here. This nice creature we found. Alright, there you go. Alright. First, let me do something else. Let me warm up first because I haven't sculpt today. So let me just here, and this one is here. I'm gonna kind of dead and just scale it down for a bit. I'm gonna put it up. X. No, and I'm gonna go to drop it. Something real quick so I can know and you know what now. I think it's gonna be what I actually need. Alright, this is how the CPU works. Right? So in case you don't know, see this right here, move, scale, and rotate. If you press W, you can actually select and move one of those spheres. Every time you select one and move the sphere, you're gonna see that he's gonna create like inner spheres right there, right? It's creating mesh. That means it's like if you're using if you're like hey tomato, welcome to oh, all right, thank you. Mic, and this is music. Now I get it. Yep, it had to be working out. Much better, right? Alright, so I was saying Blender has this modifier. Sorry about that, I'm still kind of sick. So Blender had this modifier, it's called skin modifier. So with the skin modifier, and let me put some music here for me because I'm just here with this in my head, so it's not fair. You guys are listening to me and listening to the music, and I'm not listening to anything. So, all right, here we go, much better. All right, so I was saying, this modifier, it creates mesh. It's used for you to create a base mesh, so you can actually create more content, right? And let me show you right now, real quick here, how this works. And I'm in Blender right now. Let me go here. Let me delete this guy. Select this. I'm going to add a plane. I'm going to go to edit mode. I'm going to collapse everything. Alt M, collapse. But I have a vertex right there in the middle. All right. I'm going to select that vertex. I'm going to press E to extrude just one single vertex right there. There you go. That's all we have. All right. And I'm going to the modifier stack, and I'm going to select here skin modifier. So immediately you're seeing that we have subdivisions right there. They're not physical subdivisions. They're there because you have this modifier. If you deactivate the modifier, he's gone. All right. It means you have to apply the modifier so you can have this mesh. All right. So if we apply the subdivision surface to this, because right now this object, this is what we have in this object. It's just one single edge. That's it. So with this modifiers I have here, I can create mesh. If you see here, if I move the vertex up, you can see that he's actually creating more subdivisions once I'm moving the vertex. You can see the subdivisions right there. They're moving. So if I select those two vertices and I hit W and I press subdivide, you can see that if I move the vertex, it's actually creating more subdivisions once I'm moving the vertices, right? So basically, that's what happened here with this modifier, with this tool in ZBrush. I'm going to select this one right here, and you can see that he's creating more subdivisions right there. So it means that you can create more volume and mesh once you're working with the spheres. This is something basic, and if you already know this, I'm sorry, but there's people that actually don't know about this, right? So I'm just going to create, once you have whatever you have created with the sphere, if you want to create one more, you just press Q and make a single click. And if you press Shift, it's going to adopt the full size that you have in the previous sphere. You see? In this case, it's going to be the other sphere that I have right here. So now all the three spheres have the same size, right? That's something really cool. All right. So I think let me see. Let me open my reference right there just for a second here, and let me see what I got here. This is something really cool, and I'm gonna leave it right there. This is gonna be the base of the head. It's gonna be kind of like the neck, and I'm gonna extrude one more sphere right there. I'm gonna press Q. I'm gonna press Shift, so it's gonna adopt the same size of the other spheres, and you're gonna put it right there, kind of like that, and there you go. Gonna put it right there. If I press A in the keyboard, you're gonna see that it's gonna give me a mesh. He's kind of forgetting about, you know, all the spheres and stuff, but it's not. So we gotta go here to adaptive skin, and you're gonna be seeing the density. If I pull the density up, you're gonna see that he's subdividing the object a lot, or it's not going to subdivide it. So depending on the density, it's going to give you more subdivision, so you can work better, right? So after you finish with the spheres, right? So that's something really, really cool from ZBrush. So in this case, you need to apply make adaptive skin to this object, so it's going to forget about the sphere for a second and give you a full object so you can actually work with this, right? So what we're gonna do here, and I think Dynamesh resolution is gonna be. Let me put 128 for a second here, and gonna put the density a little bit because I want to delete all of those faces that I have right there. I think this is gonna be fine. So I'm just gonna press Make Adaptive Skin, and if I go to Subtools here, you're gonna see that I'm no longer seeing the sphere icon right here, and all what I did here in the history is gone. So it means this is just a full object in 3D, right? So I'm just going to go, 1 second here. There we go. Now let's go to start modifying this for a little bit. And let me, oh, here is the resolution, the actual resolution that I have here for Dynamesh. And I'm going to, this creature has, let me show you here because I forgot who's the guy. Let me see who's the guy, because Anthony Jones is the author of this. I'm trying to do something like this style right now, right? I'm just gonna be focusing right now in this. So this guy, he has some really interesting content, some weird of my kind of thing in content. So he's really good. So if you haven't seen anything from him, just go to his ArtStation. Got a lot of stuff right there. So let me just kind of start modifying here, moving around the things I need to create this wonderful and beautiful creature. All right. Yeah, he's pretty insane. He's really good. So I'm just going to oh, Jesus. Let me select Alpha 38. And let me increase the strength for this tool, because I need to cut. I need to cut inside of the so I can make the shape that I need here. So there we go. And I'm going to select here. If you press Control, you're gonna see that the tool is changing right there. It means that in the natural state, this is the tool you have selected. But if you press Control, you go to another state. That state is going to be like, for example, in this case, it's going to be masking tools. And I'm going to select this one right here on the top because I don't want to interfere with that. So I'm going to press, I have some keys here that is going to help me to. And you know what? Let me just first let me just modify this just a little bit here, so it's gonna make it look that weird looking here. And move this one a little closer because it's not that. There you go. When you are sketching in 3D, sometimes it's gonna look weird because obviously there's no. You had to go through the process, right? There's no shortcuts here in case you're doing something from scratch. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no shortcuts for creating stuff, right? So in this case, I'm just going to let me select this alpha. I don't know why it's just not selected right there. Kind of like this is gonna be like the jaw or something like that. And I'm gonna create the base for the eyes right there, kind of like that. Kind of right there. And I'm going to, but still had some weird things going on right there. The jaw coming from here. It's gonna be something like that. But we're gonna, there we go, dig into this. And let me just give a little shape. Like that. This is the dinner before dinner. Alright, so let me something like this. Alright, now I think I can pull this thing out, and I'm going to select this because, like I said before, I don't want to interference with that, so I'm just going to and the reference looks a little more thin, but I'm going to leave it a little feeling more strong here. When you see this creature, you're going to be like screaming all the time, you know. Oh my god, it's going to kill me. It's going to eat me alive. Well, of course it's going to eat you alive. Instead, or you die by screaming, and it's going to eat you dead, so. It's kind of weird. Oh man. Alright. So let me see, let me check here proportion wise. So I can see that this is too far from the rest of the body, and just going to have a strong neck right here, and I'm going to try to create that. Very strong neck. There we go. So let me kind of like that. There you go. So if you look from the front, you see like, okay, this looks really flat. I can see something right there, but hey, I'm still, you know, working on it. And this is just a concept, right? You need to be patient with yourself when you're doing something like this. But in this case, if you have a reference, it's good for you because you're actually looking at the reference. You're like, okay, this is not looking as a reference, so I need to make some changes here to make it like the reference. In case you want to actually do it like the reference. But in my case, I want to do it half and half. It's going to be a 50% like the reference, and the other percent is going to be just me. Because like I said, a reference for me is just to have a little inspiration, you know, have some ideas, and get some ideas from that, stole some concept design, and then make it a lot more that it's not that like the content, it's more like me. That's when you actually your brain is working in a weird way to find inspiration. There you go. So now, alright, I have created a jaw here, but the jaw is really long, so I'm just going to deactivate here for a second. It has a weird shape right there. There you go. And this one. And there you go. Something like this. Kind of like this. There you go. And I need to modify this because it's a little sharper here and flat. And I think, because I don't have any other perspective from the front, so this is gonna be all me. I'm gonna try to find a nice balance in between. There you go. Let me pull this. Kind of like that. Alright. So, okay, looking at the reference I'm seeing here, let me see. I'm still too long here in the head. So basically this part right here is too long. So I'm just going to select this piece right here and move this a little back. Space for a character is everything. If you have a lot of volume and a lot of space, and you don't have a lot of details, a lot of descriptive details, it's gonna look empty. It's gonna look like a block. There's not much there to look. Like in this case, if you have, I like to group stuff. If you group like not letting like a lot of space in between the head and the body, that helps you to understand what's happening and give you a lot more strength in the content that you're creating right there. At the beginning, you may look like, oh my god, this is getting really good. I like it what's happening, right? But if you look from the far away, you can see what's happening. Okay, this is the head, the jaw, the base of the neck, some kind of tissue right there. I don't know what's that. Where's that? And this is the area of the back of the neck. So how that's going to connect with the head, how much space is going to leave right there, and how I can justify that that's actually what's happening, right? There you go. I'm sculpting in ZBrush, and after a while from sculpting in Blender, because I have been sculpting in Blender forever, and it feels natural because you already have the experience. The transition is not gonna be that hard. It's not gonna be like boom. What are you gonna do now, right? The only thing that's gonna change is the tools and that you can actually use in ZBrush and you can actually use in Blender. But that's fine. You can adapt yourself and how to work with that, and the change is not gonna be that drastic, right? It actually is gonna be much better for you. Well, in this case, he has something like this. But I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. If I created something like this, it's going to be sharper, and looks like it's going to make more damage. Let's say that this creature lives in the water, and if I knew it's going to, like beat you or something, or it's going to grab you with that thing, it's going to make a lot of damage here. Like you see, there's no teeth, so this have to be something with to focus him, to give him something, you know, to defend himself. Because so far he doesn't have a body, so. Alright, let me just. And this some kind of weird curvature here, so I'm gonna create that, something like that. This is a very weird looking dude. I like it. This is my kind of thing. Let me try to. Oh, retrapolling this guy is going to be interesting, right? Let me just get a nice curve right here. Something looks appealing, right? Oh yeah, the concept is right here. There you go. I'm focusing right now on this guy. Right. So probably gonna open the mouth in a little bit so I can, you know, create the interior, maybe create some teeth right there because I don't see anything here. So, but here I think this is more like it, right? And the retrapolling I can actually do that or now before retrapolling to save some time. Let me start creating some interesting looking here for the eyes. I like to focus on the eyes for a little bit because when I'm sculpting, because the eye is going to tell you a lot more for some reason. It's not going to look that empty. You're going to identify more in the creature. Even though this is a very, very weird looking dude. No, it's not that weird. It's actually looking, look at that. Kind of handsome, right? So let me increase his size here. So you can see the head, neck. There we go. There we go. I hate this when this happens. There we go. I don't need the floor, so I'm just going to deactivate that. Get some you know, basic shapes here to make the content more interesting. There we go. Let me just put this a little more thinner here. Here's some fat wrinkles. That's what I call. one of the things I like from live stream is that I haven't rehearsed what I'm doing here. So it's basically what you're looking is actually what I have, you know, from scratch. So a lot of people just they rehearse, they rehearse first for a while, and then they go live, so they don't make mistakes. But if you don't make mistakes, that's kind of bad for like, for example, I'm doing a live stream, right? And let's say that I make like a big huge mistake right here. I'm like, oh Jesus, I haven't. Why did I did this, right? And like, you know what? Let me fix it right now. So you can see what I did wrong, and you can see how I fix it. So that's something that's something really good to show, just, you know, to whoever is watching. And yes, I need to save. I haven't saved here, so I'm just gonna do that in a minute. So let me just add a little bit more volume here, some fatness here, some nice details here. I'm gonna do some sharpness here, so let me just there you go. So now let me trying to create it more sharp. This is gonna be my side of the concept doing here, because I need to make it more dangerous and more strong looking. There you go. Well, I love how it's looking. I can see, if you go to the front, you can actually distinct eyes, mouth, a strong head right there. And I think I need to do a little bit more volume here in the head, so, and the strong neck right there. And I'm looking to create a little small curve right there. I don't like how, if you look something from different ways, from different views, and you see something flat, I like to fix it. I like to create a curve, something that is going to give you motion, it's going to give you meaning, right? In life, nothing is perfect. If you see your arm, it has a lot of weird curves and stuff. So basically, it's telling you, hey, don't be so, you know, don't be that perfect. Nothing's that perfect. When I'm creating organic stuff, I know that I have a lot of giveaway, and that giveaway is actually, hey Nathan, how you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. That giveaway is that you can create whatever you want, and you can give it any meaning you want, but there's rules and there's no rules. The rules is that it has to be something comprehensive, you know, something that the viewer is going to understand right away, right? And no rules, because you can create whatever you want. I'm creating this kind of muscle here in the neck. You see, it looks flat, so I'm just trying to, you see what, there we go. You can see the curve right there. He's so handsome, right? He looks beautiful, right? Yeah, he looks fun. Yeah. Imagine you wake up in the morning and the first thing you see is that thing in front of your bed. That's gonna be a really nice scream from you, right? Literally screaming for hours. Oh dear Lord. Okay, let me see. One little second. All right. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this guy. I'm gonna open the mouth. I'm gonna create the interior of the mouth. That's gonna be fun. I need to move all this piece right here, because the one from the jaw, from, you know, this jaw right here, is the one who's moving. So those muscles here, they need to move along with that. So everything here has to, you know, have some kind of displacement right there. That's a and tomato, Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right, so let me do that for a second. Wait. First, let me save because I haven't saved anything here. So just let me go to 1 second modeling. Oh no. Okay. Live is gonna be 27. Go up there, and I'm just going to save here. I'm gonna save, and it's gonna be creature base version 01. I'm going to save. There you go. Alrighty. So let me just duplicate it, and you know what? Let me move this to the top, and again select this weird thing here. I'm gonna delete it. And I don't think I'm gonna be using this bus because I'm actually too excited with this creature that that little head right there, it doesn't matter anymore for me. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate this guy. I'm gonna go into the top. I'm gonna hide this one right there. You know what? No, I'm gonna be working on the copy, not in the original. So I'm just going to select this one, go move it to the top. Why I'm not gonna be working on the original, and well, I can actually go back here, and in case I messed up right now, right? I can just, you know, in case I want to change something, I want to keep the history here. I'm gonna here for a second. I'm gonna hide this one. All right, so let me try to open the mouth of this guy and give it a nice expression, like very happy expression right there. And let me just gonna try to select everything that I need to move here. And let me just deselect stuff here. Let me try to see what happened. There you go. Sorry guys, I'm still kind of sick, so if you hear some weird noises, that's what it is. Alright, I think... Oh, this is something nice for the C-sphere. It's going to create just some... what's the proper name? 1 second. Okay, let me keep selecting this. Alright, I need to keep masking this. And let me see. Okay. Wait, not too much. Just a little bit. Control and one tap is going to make like a fade in the selection that you have. So let me just go into here. Gonna press that one right there. Oops, no. There we go, like this. Oof, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to rework all of this, but it's fine. It's gonna be fun. You know, let me move this. 1 second. Just a little bit. Oops, no. And there we go. Okay. Invert. Readjust. I need to delete all that just for a second. Yeah, this is not gonna be... This is looking very weird right now. Probably I have no reason poly here, that's why it's gonna be a little... reselect this. Yeah, it does. But if I want to do something alright, let's do it. I'm still pulling stuff from that thing right there. I don't want to pull stuff from there. There you go. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Alright. Bear with me here. There we go. Oh, I said it's gonna be fun. One of the things I like from Mal is that the interior is always so much interesting to create. There we go. For teeth, huh? Yeah. It's gonna be very sharp, for sure. Of course, it has to be sharp, right? One broken teeth in the side, you know, because it's been eating too much bone lately, so get this a little more intense here. Let me just reduce so you can see that nice balance in between the one at the top and the one below. There you go. Let me fix this one right here now. Oh, it doesn't look that bad, right? Let me displace this massive fatness right there. Snap. Yeah, you're right. Snapping turtle. That's a nice. Yeah. I'll try to create a nice connection here. There you go. Alright, if I go to, let's see, my other, this is the one I'm using right now, right? And I'm going to here, you can see what's happening here. Oops, nope. There you go, and there you go. So you can see the displacement that we have done, and there's not much I have actually changed here. Some here, some little thing right there, but it's fine. I'm just looking the concept how it's gonna be like in different angles, and how it's gonna be when he actually opens the mouth, you know, like I'm gonna eat you right now. Now let me just start creating here. I need to create some kind of tongue or something. Alright. Yeah, he's talking. Hey, you know what? I'm going to eat you right now. So you better run. Wow. It's gonna be like kind of like spiky here, spiky looking when I get to the details. That kind of goes to my mind right now. Spiky looking fella. There we go. I'm gonna create a replay now so I can actually move to the details process. And I can see here from the content. Let me find the content right now, because there's a few versions of this the same concept here, and yeah, it looks. I like how dynamic it looks when he's with the open mouth. I think I'm gonna leave it with the open mouth. I need to create like some kind of weird tongue right now, with some kind of two things in the tongue. I don't know. I'm gonna create it now, so let's see how that's gonna look. This weird thing here at the top. There you go. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. We'll create some kind of depth here. So. Oh yeah. Let me go to grab tool again and let me try to. I like this thing here. Go from here to here, like in an angle, right? I like that effect. I'm gonna do something here with the base of the neck. I say that details always make the difference. So pay attention to your details. 1 second. 1 second. Alrighty, 1 second. Okay, I think I'm moving. Oops. I'm moving to retopology. I don't want to keep playing around with ZBrush. I think it's looking what it actually was expecting from the counter, right? Let me save in a different version of the file. So there you go. Nice. What do you think so far? Alrighty, so for the retopology process, I'm just going to. I haven't added the eyes right now. Huh. Wait 1 second. Look at the structure here. The right structure for the eyes. Bone structure right there. Welcome back, Nate. Okay, guys, one second. I need to go to the bathroom. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I got more of my chocolate. Righty. Sorry. All right. I like it. I like it. Missing perspective how it's looking. Nice, looking very nice. So let me just insert a pen sphere. Select the sphere. And go all the way to the top. Sorry, guys. And over here, gonna scale it down. There we go. It's gonna be the tongue, so kind of like that. go. There you go, some weird tongue thing. I'll be creating some details later. There you go. Let me go here for a second, this one. There you go. I can open that link night. I don't know what's happening. It's like it's broken. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know. All right. Let me see what other interesting detail I can. Let's see if we can delay some math for a second. Oh, let me see that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, those one looks really creepy. Oof, that's a very nice variation. Wow. Yeah, I think the second one looks. Yeah, that first one is just very intense. Yeah, that's weird, huh? There you go. Writing. I like it. I like it. Wait, need this on 1 second. Oof, love this song. Go, 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 go. I need some snacks too. I can be eating in the live stream. It'd be like a little piggy is eating with those old sounds, right? Crack, crack, crack. Can't do that. I mean, I can do it. I don't want to. By the way, what's your favorite snack? Sorry guys, I went silent for a second and just concentrated here, trying to give it this look. If you see the eyes, you're gonna see this curve right there. If you look into this zone right here, I want you to see the welcome back. See the eyes, I want you to see those nice intricate details right there. I like this. Alright, let me there we go. So let me just sorry. Mirror, okay, there we go. Hey dude, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream, man. Thanks for being here. I'm kind of good. It's still, I'm good, but still, this freaking cold that I catch and still sneezing and coughing is just horrible. Alrighty. good. I think the eyes are looking pretty good. The shape. If you go to the front, you can see the eyes right there. They're looking at you. They're like, I'm looking at you right now. I'm gonna get you. And let me increase here. I need to create like some kind of thing right there. And this is gonna be in reachable right now. Why? Well, I do a lot of training, and now I'm doing personal training for with people that actually want to learn with me. So, and it kind of was like something that I wanted to do since I was in Cuba, because I started working in Blender when I was in Cuba. I was like, you know what? One day I'll be like BFCT. It's kind of like a dream, so I'll do it. And when I started doing tutorials, that kind of things, you know, I was a trainer, but it wasn't official, right? So yeah, it is. So kind of like make it official, like okay, now I'm a trainer. I'm a Blender trainer. I'm an official Blender trainer. So it was kind of like my deal, to be honest. It was something really awesome for me. Because I have been giving classes about 3D Blender design, that kind of thing, since I was in Cuba, like long time ago. I worked in this like I was 5 years working in this place doing this kind of training, and then I went to Venezuela doing the same thing, training people. And when I got here to the United States, I was like, you know what? I think now I have all the tools, everything I need to actually create my channel, create my website, and start doing training online. So basically, yes, it was a dream for me. All right, there you go. Let me just a little volume here, this area. I should do the full body for this guy, but I don't know how to do the full body. I mean, I don't have a clear idea right now to make the full body. Oh Lord, 2.4. I started working on 2.5 because I was very disappointed with the interface, and I was like, oh, I don't like the interface, so I think I'm not gonna use it. I actually hated it for a while, and when 2.5 came out, I was like, okay, this is something else. I threw 3ds Max away. I was working 3ds Max back in the day, you know. And I was like, you know what? 3ds Max 3. And from 3ds Max 3, you know, one more and one more and one more. And until I got to Blender, I was like, you know what? I think Blender's the guy for me right now. That's it. That's what it is. And in every job I have been working so far, I have been using Blender. Except from when I was working on this place as a 3D artist, they had 3ds Max. They didn't say anything about using Blender. I can use it, but they have all the system and everything set up to use with 3ds Max and V-Ray. So I was like, you know what? I know how to use 3ds Max, so it's not going to be a problem for me. And now I'm working from home using Blender actually, but I'm more like, you know what? This is what it is, and that's it. Well, it's not that it was bad, it's just it was a beginner, right? Everything in the beginning is just, it feels weird now that we have so much content. And even though today we don't have that much content, right? That good content. Some of these tutorials you're watching, like, what's happening here? I don't even know. I don't understand, you know. But depend on the people, not on the tool. Sometimes it's the other way around, right? So if you're not a good instructor, but you're actually a really good artist, the people are not gonna get you. That's how it works. Well, I'm more into ZBrush right now because it's kind of like workflow, new workflow that I'm using, and that's the way that I'm going to go right now because I need to be faster, I need to be more efficient. So I'm just going to be focusing in what actually makes sense for me for now, for work stuff, right? But I'm still working on using Blender. If I need to make a solution real quick, I'm just going to Blender because that's the one I'm good at. And now with ZBrush, I'm just, oh man. And for texture and process, nope, not to Blender. I'm not gonna use Blender for texture and process anymore. It's just System Painter is the man. That's it. If you need to do something professional, something fast and more efficient, non-destructive, and quick to use, System Painter is the right tool for you. Forget about it. And I'm saying that with all the pain in my heart because I love Blender, but I know the Blender is still behind years and years for a really good texturing process with actually meaning. And now that Eve is coming, I mean that's something really cool, but I don't think it's gonna be the solution for what the problems I'm finding while texturing in Blender. Let me see from how. Okay, let me make a comparison right here. 1 second. I'll move this to the side, right there, right there, and let's go right there. There we go. I like it. I really liked it. The content, I can see it, can distinct everything, details. I know what is happening here in the content. Sometimes when you look at character from the front, you're like, what's happening right there? What's going on? I don't get it. So you need to be aware of that. All right. I'm not sure if you go to move to how to move to Retopology. Well, I have 1 hour and 17 minutes. The content is done, so if I go to Retopology, it's gonna be. I think Retopology is gonna be for the next live stream. Yeah, there's actually hey, how you doing, man? Issue there, I think it is. How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. And wait, and Glass Mullet. Hey, man, how you doing? No, that's actually Nate. Never mind. You changed your name, dude. And yeah, there's a tool. I think there's a tool for. Let me save this for a second. 1 second, wait. 1 second. There is a tool for that. I don't use it very often, but yes, it's there. Let me see. 1 second. Let me clear all this. I think I have it here somewhere. In the tools I have here down here. No, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Is this the one you're talking about? Wait 1 second. I'm not sure if this one is the one you're talking about. I'm not sure. Alright, I think I'm not yeah. I don't use it very often. I need to work on that because, you know, create some, I don't know, interesting detail, because you can actually draw that in the surface, you know, use ZBrush, and you can create really fast shapes with that. Oh, huh. Yeah, because if you want to, you have to take it out, put it on the top. I'm not that sure right now. I will let you dig a little bit more into that. I will probably use it in the next live stream once I'm more familiar with that. After we deploy, there's going to be a lot of details going on here, and I already have 1 hour in the live stream. I don't know. I'm feeling good. I don't know if you guys, but I want to make a long live stream because, you know, some people complain about long live stream, but that's what it is, live stream, right? I don't know. All my basically kind of all my live stream is like 2 or 3 hours long. Yeah, I gotta continue this in the oops, in the next live stream. But I had something planned. This is the thing right now. I had something planned for for today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something really awesome with the reference that I have here, and I selected like, I don't know, like 10 references from different faces, from different creatures, different stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something awesome with this. And suddenly, this was the warm up. I was warming up with this just right now, right? I was trying to do something real quick, you know, to put my hand going on, right? And it turned into something that I probably gonna do a full body with this. Let me, oops, I don't want to do that. Let me do something here real quick. A pen, C-sphere, and let me move this one. There you go. And I'm very intrigued right now. Let me do something here. 1 second here. Oh Lord, and let me go here to. There we go. This is gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be. 1 second, I put this one right there. And one more right there. Yeah, this is why he's so amazing. Bear with me here, and So now, right? Wait for it. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. Hey, hey, dude, what's up, man? Jesus, finally you got to my live stream. You've been lost from here. I think the head is too small. I'm gonna reduce the size of this whole thing because kind of like there you go. Got the tail. There you go. You see from far away how it's looking. The body needs to be smaller. Is okay. Let me see if I can reduce the size of the whole thing. Yeah, it's not gonna. Let me see if I can. All right. Let me. Hey, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know you're very, very um, picky with details and stuff. I know that. But it's really good. I like it. You're very honest, and I know you're. When you say something, you're telling that from your heart. Even though when I gonna call you, yeah, you exactly you, dude. Let me try this here. Hold this back for a little bit. But this one, like that. Oh, my headphones they're dying right now. I need another headphones right now. There we go. Yeah, they just died. They just died. And let me share. Second. Just really so I can listen to something here. Let me go here. This is gonna be looking better once I'm in, you know. Create something. There we go. Oh man. Oh yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Nothing else. Oh, some people do, you know, you don't want to do the same thing all the time, right? I mean, kill this a little bit. Move this to the side. And create one more right there. Move this down. It's going to be very interesting here. Sorry. Oh, that's really good to know, man. And send it to me so I can break it like a nutshell, you know, nutshell. No. Just, you know, give you an honest feedback on it. Yeah, that's my thing. Put this down right there. And I'm going to rotate this one right there. There you go. I'm going to create some subdivisions here. 1, 2. And I'm going to Scale this down. Create some. There you go. Something like that. It's gonna be weird with your looking fingers, just because. This one, like this. Okay, this music, it's a playlist, so oh my god, I'm not responsible for that because some songs of music is just weird and like take it from a video game from the 80s. So sorry guys, sorry not sorry. Because I put your music, so enjoy. All right. We have big hands, so this creature can actually do a lot of damage. There you go. I'm missing one finger and I do that now. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Jesus. Yeah, well, it's your fault, dude. What are you doing, huh? Whoops, no. Alright, it's time for me to do the next finger, so I'm gonna do that now. Extra long, so let me reduce the size here. Turn it down a little bit. To the back. There you go. I'm thinking on a second hand, but so far, if it goes fine, I'll do that later on. I will stick it to the side. But I think now for the concept and the for the body, I think it's looking good. I like the proportion because I can see a very good fitting here with the rest of the body. Can move around just a little bit, trying to create a nice curve. Oops. Something like that, and more here. Not too straight. There we go. There you go. Love it. Okay, let me save now. This is gonna be 4. Let's go 4. There we go. Alright, so let me just apply the adaptive skin. Let me see how it's looking. Alrighty. Okay. And density. 4. Yeah, 4 is gonna be fine because I'm gonna do a ridge poly now. There we go. So I'm going to subtool and I'm going to duplicate this guy. Go into this one and I'm going to do a quick ridge poly. 5's fine. I like to have everything right there, dude. I work like that. I'm not worried about space. Remember that? That's a lot of subdivisions. Let me take off adaptive. Oops. For a second here. And let's go to 4. Let's go to 3. Let's see how it looks with 3. I like to say the whole thing, just to have everything right there. And that's gonna be heavy, but you know. So let's see how it's looking. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I still have to do a nice ridge polish so I can have enough subdivisions here. You know what? Adaptive will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I need to clean my stuff because I had so much space that I'm not worried about that, right? So in some point I will have to. All right, there you go. This is looking good. I like this one. All right. So now I'm gonna merge all both bodies, both objects. I'm gonna try to create what is the shoulder and what is the arm. I'll create a quick just I have a piece right there missing from the other. I like this bowl because it works like skin modifier in Blender, so I'm more familiar with that. I like to have concepts for to create a base mesh real quick because proportion. I like to stick stuff once to the other. It just looks ugly, man. So this way just looks cleaner for me. Tap it in there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Alright, dude. Thank you for being here, man. I like your feedback, dude. Always. Alright? Take care. Good night. And see you later. I'm trying to work proportion because this is not not a non-typical model that you will be modeling, right? Because the body is just totally different from another creature. That's what actually makes him interesting. The anatomy is going to be totally discovered, right? So you need to make it work. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to fit the proportions from the head with the rest of the body, so it's not going to be too pushed in, right? I'm trying to fix this hand twist here. No, welcome back. I'm still here. Walking on a full body for this guy. Look at this. What do you think? Now let me save this. Alright, and let me save the tool. It's going to be creature face. Oops. So on. The retouch is only for the body. I haven't done anything in the head yet, so that's gonna be next. But I'm not thinking I'll be able to finish everything here. So I'm probably gonna finish in the next slice frame. I like the style that I have been. Let me see here. A little more subdivisions. I think I'm gonna jump to Dynamite for just for a little bit. And give it a run. Yeah, he looks freaky. Very freaky. I love those. I think the tail looks a little weak, so I need to make it bigger and stronger. This is a big dude. It makes... Let me go to inflate here for a second. There we go. Can you imagine this guy all rigged, animated? Oh, it's gonna be fun. There we go. I'm gonna clean up just a little bit. It's not gonna be too messy. Alright. Let's save one more time. Yeah. Perspective. And for off. Welcome back, Nate. So we got more on the body created. I have been thinking, you're probably, I don't know, this body looks good for him. I'm not going to complicate the things, right? Maybe I will complicate it so I can make it more interesting. Oh yeah. Alright guys, I think this is gonna be all for today. I have been live for 2 hours and 3 minutes with this beautiful creature. Alright, so thank you so much guys for being here with me. And the next live stream I'm probably gonna be finishing up everything. So thank you guys, and see you in the next live stream. Bye bye.